Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on JEDSTAR. And it's really amazing because I just went through some of the chats on the Telegram group and we have hit the 1,000 people or holders with 1,000 JED in them. Well, probably a good feat achieved on the roadmap. If we quickly check on that, and that what that means is that the lock has been done for all those people who are holders who would be able to receive this NFT airdrop. Both the top 100 as well as the first 1,000 members to hold 1,000 JETSTAR. This is Mr. Aslan. Crypto education is my passion, guys. Please do your own research, and this is not financial advice, or I'm not a financial advisor. In this video, I'm going to probably give you my views, strategy on how I would go ahead and approach star staking against just holding JETSTAR in your wallet. I mean, a lot of people did ask about this question: what are the benefits of star staking against just holding? Because you're not getting reflections of JETSTAR when you go ahead and stake them in star staking, but what you're getting is rewards of cred. So it's left to you guys on what decision you would take. I'm just here to probably put in my views and probably let you know what I would do, what my strategy is, and if it works for you, you could follow that too, or probably find some better options. And do let me know in the comment section below on what your plans are in case we have a better option. I would be happy to read them through in the comment section as well. Now, first and foremost, let's get on to the BSC scan and have a look at the holder count. Let me just refresh this for you so that we get the proper holder count. Right now, we have 2,818 holders added up to JETSTAR. What's interesting for me here is, apart from the increase in holder count, we can also see that the liquidity supply has come down. It was almost 1 million tokens just a couple of days back, and it has dropped down to 666,000. And what this indicates is that the scarcity of token is increasing day on day, guys. So more and more holders getting added up, the scarcity of the token increases. And what does that lead to? Simple mathematics: appreciation in price. The number of holders did substantiate this growth, so I wouldn't say it is not organic. There are two reasons what I personally believe the people got into is: one, the skill gaming AMA that recently happened, which exposed JETSTAR to all those people who were part of skill gaming or probably using the skill gaming platform, and they got introduced to JETSTAR. And this AMA paved way for those guys to understand what JETSTAR is, probably get to know more about it, and right now become investors, right? Because they are all gamers firsthand, I believe, and this is a gaming project. The second one being certain articles which we have also gone through, be it in Yahoo Finance, be it in the Bloomberg, be it in entrepreneur or entrepreneur, however you would like to pronounce it, wherein they did quote JETSTAR to be one of the top three projects that you need to definitely look out for when it comes to metaverse. So these catalysts have actually probably given that exposure that JETSTAR required, and that's where we see a lot of people getting into it. And one more thing that I personally believe is the correct pre-sale that's coming up, and exactly when it is going to happen, how it is going to happen, details are yet to be revealed. They need to definitely ensure that they abide by all the legal actions that they can take to ensure there are no issues in the future. And why is it that they need to do this legal angle pretty much intricately is mainly because they are getting registered themselves as a company, guys. So once you're registering your project as a company, that means that they are specifically bound by certain legal instructions of all the regions in the global level. So they need to do this legal angle very, very properly and clearly in just to ensure they do not engage themselves in any of the lawsuits that might occur in the future. So good to see that. It's always good to have a product or any such launches properly planned and looked into in all aspects rather than just rushing towards launching a specific token. So let's move on to star staking, and let me tell you my strategy on what I would be doing in case of having JETSTAR just in my wallet and staking it for earning credit rewards. The pre-sale is one option where you can actually get into three tiers. One is the 4,000, the 2,000, and the third one is 800 USD. And the basic criteria for you to even participate in this pre-sale is to have 1,000 JETSTAR available with you. So ensure that if you are interested in participating in the pre-sale, please have 1,000 JETSTAR with you in your wallet. You can get into any of these tiers, and I personally believe if you're not able to be part of the 4,000 and 2,800 is a very good entry point. That's my personal belief, guys, because you're getting it at 4 zeros and 8. That's a 20% discount from the actual launch price, because the launch price would be 3 zeros and 1. Moving on with the star staking rewards and my personal strategy. Again, I'm sorry, I'm just rounding back on this. I would say that the rewards that you would be getting for Jetstar would not be the same that you would be seeing after star staking launches. And why is that? Now you hold 10,000 Jetstar with you. You might be able to get rewards of, say, zero point 0.5, zero point 0.6 token, depending on the volume per day. I'm just taking zero point 0.5 to 1 token per day, and that's basis the volume that is currently running out in terms of the trade, right? So think of that and take the count of 1 token per day and assume that you would be able to get around 360 tokens in the entire year. So that's the reflections that you would be able to receive, and 360 into, say, Jetstar reaches a price of around $25. That's the safest bet that I would keep it at. So let's just quickly calculate that. That's around 9,000 US dollars. Now again, this 9,000 is taking into account that there would be one jet that you would be able to get as a reflection per day for the 10,000 tokens that you hold. But that would definitely not be the case. The main reason being, once star staking gets into picture, you would see a lot of volume that is actually going into the staking pool. And that's where you see that the actual circulating supply would be much lesser, and that would make it more scarce. And hence, the volume of trade that actually happens with Jetstar might not be as much as we can expect today. It actually means that you would be getting less number of tokens per day. So assume that you would be getting at least around, say, 30% of what you are getting today. I mean, that's a safe bet. That's my personal assumption. Just I've taken it for my calculation. That's my strategy, guys. So just giving you that update. Just take 30% of that. So that's somewhere around 120 odd tokens. So 120 tokens into, say, 20 $25, that would give you somewhere around 3,000, I mean 2,700 ish dollars, right? So that's your rewards that you would be able to get. But consider the cred rewards that you are getting right now. So once you stake your 10,000 jet, you are able to get 1.2 million cred, and that at the end of next year for 360 days, if I safely assume that the utility of cred will definitely ramp up once the game starts, and once you have the NFTs rolling out in Agora marketplace, there is a lot of potential for this token, especially, guys, because you have a specific supply that is fixed, and also you can see here that 5% will be allocated to outgame staking and farming. So this 5% would be the reward pool of the total supply. But again, this indicates that you will still have on-game stake, out of the game staking and farming made available with the cred tokens. And also, cred token is not specific or limited to only Jetstar games. It would be a native token for the entire 100 plus games that would be part of skill gaming platform. Say that it's safe to assume that we can expect a 100x easily at the time of, say, next 1 year. 100x would be somewhere around $0.01. So zero point 0.01 into 1.2 mil is, I guess, somewhere close to around 12,000. Is my maths right? It's $12,000. So think of it on this angle. Even if you assume that Jetstar would be able to give you somewhere around $9,000, that is 1 token per day for the next 360 days, and that would give you 9,000. The cred would give you, just by staking, around $12,000. That's the profit that you would get by staking. On the sidelines, here, when you're just holding jet tokens in your wallet, you're just having Jetstar and the reflection. So sometimes, okay, even if I take it in this manner, that you would get somewhere around double the amount of rewards that you are expecting right now in terms of appreciation value of Jetstar. Say if it's not $25, and if I say it's around $50, now it would be 18,000 for you in terms of rewards, and here it's just around 12,000. That's the calculation that you would definitely do. But think of it this way: There it's just that you have Jetstar available with you, but here in rewards you're getting cred, and this 120 times reward system would definitely not be remaining after that small duration of the initial stage, because this is again given out as a commemoration or as a launch kind of a bonus for cred token, and definitely this would not be the rewards in the coming days once the actual games and other activities kick in. And what's more here is, when you are only calculating the reward system for Jetstar, you are only owning Jetstar with you. But here, when you own Cred, you will be able to do a lot more things with it. First one, especially being, you can use that as an in-game currency. You can play almost 100 plus games, which would be part of the skill gaming platform, or you can keep those Cred for the MMORPG that would be launching next year end. On the sidelines, you would also be able to go ahead and purchase NFTs, which are exclusive to Agora Marketplace alone. So these NFTs, which are in partnership with certain AAA artists who would be part of Jetstar, like Aaron Miller, you cannot expect to see those artworks in any other marketplace apart from Agora, guys. So this is an exclusive that you would be getting. And how would you be able to purchase them? Cred. So you will definitely have to have cred with you if you want to transact with those NFTs. And so for everything that is planned in the ecosystem, you need cred, right? So that's the currency that it is, that would be the circulation one. And that's the reason why a few people have asked me this question: why is there no burn for cred? This is the main reason why there is no burn mechanism for cred, because it is supposed to be a currency similar to what you are using in fiat right now, is what you would be using cred in the ecosystem of Jetstar. And once the metaverse thing kicks in, that would be later, at a very later stage, not to think of in a very recent time frame, but cred will definitely be playing a very vital role in metaverse as well. So thinking on these lines, what I would specifically do, weighing out both the reward systems, is I would say it's safe to assume that if I have 10,000 JED with me, I would stake 80% of it and then keep the 20% as liquidity. So that 20% I would definitely utilize as and when I require for any of the reason, whatever it might be. But I would like to keep it as a ready to hand in liquidity, so that my 8,000 Jetstar tokens which are staked here in the reward pool would do the work for me and get me a good amount of rewards in terms of cred. And also I can take advantage of the price appreciation of Jetstar if I have 20% of it in liquidity available with me. Again, this is my personal opinion and this is my personal strategy, guys. I might even change it over to 90 and 10. I've spoken about this in my earlier video as well. It would either be 80-20 or 90-10 for me. And that depends on how the price movement of Jetstar would happen at the time of staking. So I would look into other aspects of Jetstar and see if there is a potential that I can look into having more Jetstar stakes so that I can get more cred. And I would be going ahead with 90-10 strategy. That's still not decided, but yeah, I just wanted to share this thing with you. So it would be easier for you to decide upon what you need to do with either going with star staking or just having Jetstar with you in your wallet. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Do let me know your views on what you would be doing. I would be interested to read them as well. Thank you so much once again. Have fun.